The Young and the Restless star, Jason Thompson, might have celebrated his birthday too hard because he's left with quite a scary leg injury. It even made his castmates really worried about him. As for Eileen Davidson, she's having the time of her life, so watch till the end to know all about it.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
First things first, let's all wish a big happy birthday to the Young and the Restless fan favorite Jason Thompson, aka Billy Abbott, who just celebrated his 48th birthday on November 20th. While we didn't exactly get a sneak peek of the celebration, we definitely got to see the aftermath, and oh boy, it's something we won't forget anytime soon. Jason's birthday wasn't just cake and candles, as it came with a side of major ouch. While most people hope for heartfelt gifts or maybe a little extra sleep, Jason got a present of a different kind. A massive bruise that painted his leg in shades of purple and black. So how did that happen? Apparently, Jason had plans to stay active and kick off his 48th year by hitting the soccer field. But instead of scoring goals, he ended up scoring a nasty injury. "I got the perfect birthday present on Saturday afternoon," he joked in the Instagram video, showing off the colorful damage. "The perfect reminder that I'm getting a little long in the tooth." Jason was definitely feeling his age, but hey, who isn't? According to the video, Jason was warming up for an adult league soccer game, just casually taking some shots on the goalie like the pro he is. And then, pop. That's right, folks. His leg decided it wasn't having it. Felt it, heard it, and let me tell you, it was really uncomfortable, Jason said in his video, sounding equal parts amused and annoyed. Jason even showed a close-up at his massive black and blue bruise taking over his right thigh, which he described as purple all the way and undeniably gnarly. He even mentioned telling his doctor, "What are you gonna do except take it as a lesson to be better?" Sounds like someone's trying to find the silver lining here. He also gave a shout out to his doctor, humorously adding, "Dr. Locke, I'm coming to see you." After his injury was revealed, it left the fans along with his co-stars in shock. They all hopped in the comments with their support, along with a little bit of roasting. Melissa Claire Egan, who plays Chelsea on YNR, had no idea her pal was dealing with such a brutal injury when they chatted earlier. In the comments, she hilariously called herself out, saying, "And you let me complain about my shoulder today? Talk about guilt." Then there's Michael Graziadei, aka Daniel, who brought the humor with his comment, "WTF, they gonna have to amputate?" Luckily, Jason's injury isn't that dramatic, but the joke landed perfectly. And while all were blinded by the bruise, there was Christelle Khalil who still couldn't believe he is 48 years old now. I mean us too, Khalil, us too. Fans were quick to send their well wishes, flooding the comments with love and support. Because let's face it, Jason's charm and sense of humor make him the kind of guy you can't help but root for, even when he's down. Literally. One fan joked that the bruise looked like a modern art masterpiece, while others were simply impressed by how tough Jason was being about the whole thing. Bruise or not, this guy knows how to keep his fans entertained. Now, while the injury might have been a little birthday buzzkill, we've got to hand it to Jason for rolling with the punches, or in this case, the soccer ball. For now, we're wishing Jason a speedy recovery and hoping he's back on the soccer field soon, preferably with fewer bruises this time. Meanwhile, another YNR star was living her best life far away from Genoa City. We're talking about Eileen Davidson, our very own Ashley Abbott, who traded the chaos of Genoa City for the charm of Paris. While her on-screen character was off getting treatment for dissociative identity disorder at a French clinic, Davidson was out and about, soaking up every bit of Parisian magic. Her trip wasn't just a casual vacation, though. Davidson was in town to support her husband, Vince Van Patten, who was participating in a professional poker tournament. But let's be honest, Eileen's adventures stole the show. So take a look at her amazing time in Paris. Bundled up against the cold, Davidson rocked a handmade crocheted hood from Cocoons by Coco. She couldn't stop raving about it, calling it a must-have for the season. Oh, and she found a vintage store with her name on it, which was definitely calling her inside. Forget croissants, Eileen went for pasta at Little Café Paris. Magnifique, she declared, giving a shout out to Chef Rambo for the amazing pasta that clearly hit the spot. What's a trip to Paris without a coffee break by the Seine? Davidson and Van Patten enjoyed the moment with lattes in hand, soaking up the view. It's just lovely. Every bit of it, she wrote. The couple stepped back in time at Le Caveau de la Huchette, a jazz club located in a 16th century building. I mean, like she said, ancient venue and an 80-year-old jazz club is definitely so much fun. A fashionista's paradise, La Galerie Dior was a must-visit for Davidson. She explored the museum's 3 floors of just beautiful pieces, and it definitely did not disappoint her. Her husband, however, wasn't quite as impressed. Let's just say he earned the title of the unhappiest man in the world as he was dragged through endless displays of couture. From bike rides through traffic to strolls by the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, and the Tuileries, Davidson checked off every iconic stop. And of course, chocolate crepes made the list because priorities. Back in Paris, the duo discovered Café Laurent, a jazz spot near the Louvre. Davidson called it a quintessential Paris experience, with live music and an intimate vibe. Just when you thought her trip couldn't get more fun, Davidson and Van Patten hopped on a train to Bordeaux for a day and a night of wine and wonders. Such a gorgeous city, she raved as she and her husband cycled around the city. Davidson definitely had the best time with her husband with a little Parisian getaway. What do you guys think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.